Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Frank. We apologize that the stream is just starting now. It is the bottom of the first inning here in beautiful, sunny, but chilly Elon, North Carolina. UCB currently in a first and third a third base situation. Justin Helberg advanced the runner from second, but got out in the process. And John, if my eyes do not deceive me, I believe Ryan Stratman, looking for his first hit of the fall, has just stepped
Ryan
into the
Stratman.
box.
That's right, Jansen. He is yet to get a hit this season, and I'm pulling for him right now. Take it easy.
Oh, no.
I'm pulling for him right now.
Well, John, I really could not agree much more.
Absolutely. As he strikes out.
All right, well, a lot of ball left, John. That could still happen today. Who is that?
It's Emma.
Hi, Emma. Yeah, you just come over here. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Stratman's girlfriend joining us this morning.
Let's get her on the mic.
Who just witnessed him strike out. And that's going to be grounded to third base. Third baseman charging, makes the throw over, and that is going to be in time to end the inning. Scoreless through one. We will see you in the top of the second inning.
And we are back for the top of the second. Score is 0-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Southard finally making his return to the
I'm
broadcast.
back, baby. I'm back.
Here in the top of the second.
Back like we never left. Who's on the mound there?
Well, John,
Ryan?
that is Sam Howard. Sam Howard had a commanding first inning performance. 2 strikeouts and a ground ball to Ryan Stratman.
Well, they call him the commander for a reason.
John, I believe they call him the sergeant.
Maybe I call him the commander.
Well, that's understandable, John.
All right.
Oh, that ball's fouled off, putting a strike on the batter.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the foul language in the background. Let's see if we can.
I didn't even hear that one, John.
That's probably a good thing. This is better. All right.
All right, let's pull up the stream and make sure that we can be heard here.
I think we can. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the foul language in the background. See if we can.
I didn't even hear that one, John. John, I believe it's too quiet now. We're gonna need to pump it a little bit up here.
Here's a pitch from Sam Howard, and that is driven to right field, and that will be fouled.
Right into the EUCB bullpen. I think that was a bit of a message from the UNCG batter.
Wow.
He's saying, hey, I don't like you. It's too quiet now. We're gonna need to pump it a little bit up. All right. Now, I can confirm, John, that the audio is back to a reasonable level.
Good. Here's a pitch from Howard.
And that's going to be swung on and missed. Strike 3. Justin Helberg telling his subordinates that there is one out on the inning. Coach Justin Helberg. Oh, man. Where do I begin? Sam Howard with one out in the windup now.
I can't see how many viewers.
Oh, and that is a nasty curveball. Misses just up. John, that had some late break to it.
That was, as the kids say, stinky.
I think they say dirty as well, John.
Dirty. Shout out Coach Dirt.
Oh, Coach Dirt. What would we do without him other than have a consistently good time?
Probably be pretty lost
Well, John,
in life.
no. And that's going to miss low. The count is now 2-0 on the batter. Ladies and gentlemen, John and I are in a less than
2-0
ideal
pitch.
situation this morning as we do
That
not
is
have
low.
our
The
usual
3-0.
folding chairs. We are standing.
You know,
What
Jensen,
kind of announcers stand,
I
John?
really don't mind right now.
Well, I do. My back hurts because I am old and old.
Well,
Here's the pitch from Sam
20
Howard.
years old.
And that is going to be in there for a strike. Counts now 3-1 on the batter. Sam Howard battling back late in this count. If there's a guy to do it, John,
It's him.
it's him.
Here's the 3-1 from Howard. And that is popped up and will be caught.
Secured by
By the
Jaden
right
Windsor
fielder.
in right field.
Jaden
Jaden Windsor,
Windsor.
aspiring musician, and John, I don't think he's going to make it. I know he's going to make it.
Hell yeah. Shout out
Oh, my God.
JC Wins. Ladies and gentlemen, there has been a
Development.
recent development. Ryan Stradman's girlfriend has provided us with folding chairs, and we can't be more grateful.
Shout out Emma Nevin.
And that will be fielded for out 3, and we will see you in the bottom of the second.
That's right, John.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the top of the second. Score is 0-0. Gosh darn it, Jansen! I didn't adjust it.
Ladies
My mistake. Bottom of the second.
and gentlemen, we have retrieved our
Here we
folding
go.
chairs.
Oh,
we
yeah.
are sitting here.
Jansen,
And
is it safe to say we're back?
John, we are in fact back.
We're back. Now this
The count is now 2-0 on the batter. Ladies and gentlemen, it might be the bottom of the second, but this is where the game really begins. We've got our folding chairs. One of us has coffee. Kind of wish I had one. Make a rookie get me one. And we're back.
We are back. Who's that hitting, Jansen?
Here's a 2-0 from the pitcher. That is going to be in there for a strike. John? I don't know. I apologize, folks at home. My eyes are not what they used to be.
It might be Caden Proctor.
I believe Caden Proctor led off. So that was going to be swung on, driven to short.
And
Quick throw across the diamond, but brings the first baseman off the bag. That is going to be EUCB's first batter and first base runner of the inning. That's a strong start, John.
you know, Jansen, I think it's because we got our folding chairs.
I don't think it's because we got our folding chairs, John. I know it's because we got our folding chairs.
It is. Now that we are situated, UNCG baseball can play more confidently.
That's right.
Knowing that we're comfortable.
Oh, and that is going to be a bunt. Dropped down, catcher collects, throws to first, and that is not going to be in time. That bunt will put EUCB runners
stinky bunt
at first and second base. John, was that Gavin Thomas laying down that beauty right there? I believe it was.
It was.
I believe it was. Ladies and gentlemen, I recently tossed on my sunglasses, and with these polarized lenses, I can now see who is hitting. Which brings us to our first sponsor of the day, Ray-Ban. They're better than Oakley.
That pitch is, I think it was inside.
John, it's a beautiful morning in sunny Elon, North Carolina. I'll be honest, I dressed for it to be sub-zero, and that is going to be swung on and missed. That pitch was in the dirt. Not sure what we were swinging at there. I dressed for it to be chilly, and
1-1.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Me too. Feel nice and warm.
That's right. Brendan Gallagher, how are you feeling back there?
Real good.
That's good to hear, Brendan Gallagher.
Good.
Brendan Gallagher, my future surgeon when my body inevitably goes to poop.
Yep. I got you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a good orthopedic, call Brendan Gallagher. He's spent time in the OR and in the batting cage. Not much more you can ask for as that ball is grounded short. Quick transfer, and that is going to be thrown away into the woods, and EUCB runner will score, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
EUCB 1, UNCG 0 here in the bottom of the second as the runner will advance to second base. John, a nice play by the shortstop, but the second baseman, as they say, folded like a lawn chair.
Well said. Well said. You know, Jansen, as a broadcaster for UNCG baseball, I really love to see when we get the bats going here. And that
And another one into the woods.
Another run
Ladies and gentlemen,
spoke it into existence.
ladies and gentlemen, the UNCG middle infielders are not adjusting well to these chilly temperatures.
No, not at all.
John, I'm happy.
I'm having a great time. I think that's 3 runs that have scored.
John, that is 2, I believe.
Are you sure?
I am.
That was delicious.
We had 2 on before.
Yes, but then there was the play at second.
Yeah, and then we had 3 on. Gavin got thrown out at second.
Oh, and that is going to be off the glove of the third baseman. Could not
Wow.
secure the catch. Number 7 rounding. He's
What
he
in the?
tripped,
Whoa!
but he's still going to be safe. An absolutely horrific performance coming home, but it will work either way. John, I am not sure what happened there, but darn it worked.
The sniper.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe there may be a shooter in the trees somewhere.
Good heavens. That looks like me out there, Jansen.
Well, John,
That was nuts.
it sure does.
You know what I hate, boys?
What's
Yeah.
that, Brendan Gallagher?
I hate when I get a coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. I say 1 cream, 1 sugar, and they put maybe 50 creams.
Yeah.
50
It's
sugar.
always the opposite of what you want.
Which brings us to our next sponsor, Dunkin' Donuts, as that ball is popped foul.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Tell them what you want.
They won't do it.
America runs on Dunkin'.
America runs on Dunkin'.
There you go.
Yeah. America gets the runs from Dunkin'.
Yeah, because of those 50 creams.
That's exactly right, Brendan Gallagher.
Wowzers.
Time to change the slogan at boys over there at the old D&D.
And,
Checks the runner at first. Well, John, that's the first ball I've seen to first in a while that hasn't gone into the woods.
Some words of encouragement from the UNCG baseball bench for this UNCG pitcher.
A lot of energy coming from that bench. And, John, I'll tell you what, it's pretty easy to have a lot of energy when you score 3 runs in the bottom of the second on 3 consecutive errors from the middle infield.
Correct. I can only imagine that they're yelling words of encouragement and promoting sportsmanship.
That's right, John. EUCB is known for its lack of lewd comments from the
Correct.
dugout.
If there was a sportsmanship award for the season,
I don't think we would get it. I think it would go to Ryan McShock. Ryan McShock, if you are watching at home, we love you and we miss you. And I hope that you are screaming at your TV exactly as you'd be screaming at this UNCG pitcher right now.
couldn't have said it better myself, Jensen.
First base runner takes his lead as the pitcher checks. Lifts his leg and deals. That's going to be swung on and grounded to the right side. The second baseman makes yet another error. John,
Good
this
heavens.
is painful.
This is pretty awesome, Jansen.
But, John, I will say, I love seeing our boys putting balls in play. That has been our kryptonite so far this fall.
Hitting.
Just making contact, John.
Baseball has been our kryptonite thus far. No, but in all seriousness, as a broadcaster, you love to see it, man.
You do.
We've had a number of not so good games in terms of hitting, and it just brings a smile to my face, Jansen.
John, I believe in the bottom of the second we've scored more runs than the last 2 series combined.
Yeah.
It's pretty darn close.
Speaking of putting smiles on your faces, brings me to our next sponsor.
Oh, yeah, John? What's that?
Yeah, Coors Light. Are you feeling down? Do you want to feel good?
John, I always want to feel good.
Do you want to climb the highest mountain?
Which mountains would you say that is, John?
Well, Jansen, that would have to be the Rockies.
And that is going to be popped foul. John, I believe that is Coach Dirty Boy Justin Helberg at the dish. He is swinging the 2023 DeMarini Voodoo. A beautiful golden and black bat. And that is going to be driven into right field and caught by the second baseman. Runner gets back in time. John, that's the first play the second baseman's made today.
Jansen, good for him. I think he needed that one.
Well, I'll tell you what, if his fielding percentage was the same as his batting average, it would still be average. Pitcher deals. That's going to be in there for a strike on the batter. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. I am not sure who's up to bat as the infielder ump is exactly in line with the batter.
I'm getting blocked pretty hard right now. I can't even see the pitch going. Whose pitch? I don't know what that was.
John, it appears that
the ball.
It appears the screen is not turned on.
Is that so?
It is. And we're back! As that is going to be swung on to the third baseman. Cannot collect!
Goodness!
Oh my goodness! Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that is the 4th error this inning on the UNCG
Well, Jansen, as a
infield.
man of science
This is gonna be real
myself, I can only assume that there are fat holes in each of the UNCG's infielders' gloves.
John, that is the only logical explanation.
That's the conclusion I'm getting to.
That or they stink at baseball.
It could be one of two things. Anyway, bases loaded. We got 2 outs. The score is 3. We have 3. 3 to
Believe
nothing.
So. Braden Iverson in the box as he
That
swings
is
and drives that
driven
one
to
into center
right.
field. Center fielder trending back.
Oh,
He cannot make the catch. Two
Two-run
runs will
score.
score. Braden
Three runs
Iverson
up,
on his way to third base.
Is he going?
Braden Iverson with a stand-up triple, clearing the
Should've ran
bases
home.
in
They
the
would've
bottom of
thrown
the
it in the
second
dirt.
with an absolutely crass celly at third base after that triple. Braden Iverson, that was beautiful.
Holy smokes!
Guys having sex tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the fruity language coming from Brendan Gallagher behind us.
3 runs will score. The score is 6-0. Jansen, do you mind? We'll do it after.
I got a good story to tell you guys once we're off.
I bet.
I can't wait.
I'm assuming you can't tell it on air.
I got a hole in my crotch.
Oh my god.
Region on my pants.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, to our 7 viewers, we thank you for supporting this program. It is because of you that we do what we do.
We love you guys. We love you so much.
More than we love ourselves, even.
Oh, he's gonna throw it
Well.
in the dirt. Dirt ball. Yoink.
And by a small miracle, a play is made to first base.
John, I wouldn't say
For
a
the third
small
out.
miracle. That's kind of that was a
might
big
just be
time
straight up
miracle. I mean, we're talking U.S. beating the Soviet Union right there, John. I can't believe you made that play. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you in
We're
top of
talking
the
to
third,
Free Willy here.
where EUCB is up 6-0 on this UNCG squad. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
Score is 6-0. EUCB leads after a strong bottom. Was it bottom of the second?
It was bottom of the second, and John,
Bottom of the second performance.
I wouldn't say it was so much a strong EUCB performance as it was an incredibly poor UNCG performance.
Well said. Well said. That was some poor fielding, to say the least.
That is for certain, John.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed.
UCB with 6 runs. And John, Sam Howard out of the game. I believe that is Hunter on the mound now. Number 16, the big lefty. I say big, he's not that big. It just sounds better if I say he's big.
All right.
Yeah, that's right.
And who's that in the bullpen there? Is that Ryan O'Connor?
I believe so, John.
The other big lefty. The hefty lefty.
No, the hefty,
Here's
the
the
hefty lefty is Jake Toolman.
Ah. My mistake.
Known dog, Jake Toolman.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited for our game 2 as we will be joined by our newly 21-year-old James Pindis on the
James
broadcast.
Pindis.
Shout out James Pindis. Happy birthday.
We
He
love
will
you,
be-
James.
We love you. He will be joining us for game 2. And we're going to do a new segment called the 7-inning challenge. I won't disclose what the challenge is.
As that would be lewd.
But
Sun's heating up. in
Mr.
my
Cooley and
So it's
Mr.
gonna be
Windsor,
fun.
thank you for letting us know about the camera. We once again apologize for the technical difficulties. We promise that come spring, this will be a fine oiled machine. John, it's a beautiful day here in Elon, North Carolina, but you know where I think it might be even more beautiful?
where? Zimbabwe?
Well, John, there's this little country in Africa.
I'm not familiar.
And you hit the nail right on the head. It is.
It was
in fact,
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. John, I think I'm going to take us there.
Jansen, I'd love to go to Zimbabwe. Here's a pitch, and that is fouled back. I believe the count. I believe we have a full count here.
John, I have your passport right here.
Oh, thank you, Jansen. Now I feel good.
That's why the camera's not on us.
I just took a sip of water.
Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of water, I need mine. Oh no. Well,
Here's a pitch, and that will be outside.
pass
Runner
ball.
will steal.
Throw down to second. That was a bold maneuver from our catcher, who is, I believe,
Is that
Thailand kid?
is that?
Kerrigan? Bangkok?
I don't believe so. He typically wears a yellow arm sleeve, John.
I feel like I could just. Who is that?
It might be Graf.
Do we have Braden Grafshy back behind the dish once
Well,
again?
John, I'll tell you what, for a guy who was never caught, he has been exceptional back there. UNCG now with 2 base runners and no
I agree.
outs. I don't love that.
I'm not worried. They got it.
It is Braden Graf, G.
Funny story about Braden Grafshy catching. Coach Dirt was actually unaware that Braden had never caught before until after his performance last weekend, where he played pretty good.
And John, that is also despite us announcing on the broadcast that Braden Grafty had never spent
Yes.
a single inning behind home plate.
Justin Helberg was actually informed by his mother through the stream, I believe.
Pay attention to the game, kid.
Mrs. Helberg, if you are watching, hello.
We love you, Mrs. Helberg.
Please tell your son to do the dishes. Thank you, Jaden Windsor. Justin Helberg, known dish doer, number 11.
As Coach Dirt looks back at the broadcasting booth, and I can only imagine he's making his signature face when he feels slighted.
And John, I know exactly which face you're talking
Yeah,
about.
me too.
I
Say
call
that
it
again.
the I smell a fart face. And I kind of like it.
Anyway, here's the pitch, and that will be
Skied
popped up.
to Justin Helberg. That is
And
going to
he
be
will
an
make the
infield fly. So the
There
batter's
is the-
automatically out, John.
1 out.
Justin Helberg signaling that there is in fact 1 out.
What leadership?
What strength!
What strength and leadership? Excuse me. As the second base runner takes a lead, and that is in for a ball. I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Here's the pitch.
That is going to be in there for a
Nice.
strike. A beautiful pitch on the inside corner from Hunter.
Who's pitching?
Freshman Hunter. I know. I'm not surprised, Brendan Gallagher. And that is going to be in there again for another strike. Hunter with his signature hunched over approach to pitching. Kind of looks like...
I kind of take a hunched over approach towards life, Jansen.
I'm aware, John.
I don't know what that means.
Didn't they call you the Hunchback of Notre Dame in high school?
They did.
Why?
Well, Jansen, I'd rather not say.
I understand.
Really hope we didn't pick up that background noise. Here's a pitch, and that is swung on and fouled back.
Right into his foot.
Yeah.
Ouch.
That almost landed in a no-no zone. You know what I mean?
Oh, John, I think I know exactly what you mean.
One out for UCB. Here's a pitch. And that will be outside. Oh, wait, that was a strike. 2 outs. Wow. Quite the call from the umpire there, but hey, we'll take it. 2 outs, runner on first and second. Here's the pitch from Hunter. And that is grounded out to center field. 1 run will score for UNCG. And a runner advances to third. The score is 6-1, 2 outs. Side away, give it all I got, my today. Here is the pitch from Hunter. That will be grounded. Oh, and third baseman Ryan Strauman is unable to pick that one up as a run scores for UNCG. The score is now 6-2. Man on first and second, 2 outs.
That's right, John, and that was a hard hit ball. It's a tough play.
That is a tough play.
Ladies and gentlemen, pardon me while I update the score. That's right.
It's a little chilly. And that will be a strike. Very lenient umpire today.
Well, John, I think he's cold. Wants to be here
And that
very
will
little.
be fouled back for strike 2. The count is 0-2, 2 outs. The score is 6-2. Elon Club Baseball leads in the top of the third. Here's the 0-2 from freshman pitcher Hunter, and that will be outside, making the count 1-2. Nathan.
Better Call Saul.
Nathan Flanagan's now.
Where is Nathan Flanagan, John?
He's on the bench.
But he's here?
Yeah, he can.
Oh, I didn't see it.
He has work at 11:30.
At Pandora's?
Yeah.
Boy. I didn't think there were a lot of...
That
Justin
is
Helberg,
fielded
great
by
backhanded play. Fires across the
Wow.
diamond for out. Number 3 of the inning.
Justin Helberg makes a great play.
Fantastic play from number 11, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you in the bottom of the third.
And he's great.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go live a little bit early. Katie Sweeney, welcome to the broadcast. And no, Owen Lilly is not on the camera. He is
Thank God.
He is, yeah, and that's a blessing. He is in the dugout this morning. Thank you, my friend.
Oof.
John, this water has been sitting in this bottle for a while, and it does not taste great. You know what would taste great right now?
What?
Something cold.
How cold?
Well, John, not cold. Not even colder,
Girls wearing pink.
but the coldest.
The coldest. Who's wearing pink fuzzy boots?
Oh. UCB brought to you by Pink Fuzzy Boots. Here's the pitch. That's going to be swung on and fouled off by number 15, Gavin Thomas. Gavin Thomas, the first EUCB hitter here in the bottom of the third inning. Which I will now update, as it is no longer the bottom of the second. As the sun goes behind a cloud and the breeze picks up, it's a little nippy out here this morning, John.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm feeling a little cold.
I'll be honest, John, I feel pretty awesome this morning.
That's good.
It's nice to not be sweating profusely out here.
This is true. You want the cold weather till you're in it. That I'll say.
Oh, John, there's a hornet paying my left ear a visit. As that pitch is going to be taken for ball 4, and Gavin Thomas.
Gavin Thomas with a nice bunt to get us rolling in the bottom of the second.
Reaches for his second time today.
First base. Oh my God. I believe that is Caden Proctor.
I don't.
Oh, all right. You know what? I think you're right. And that is swung on and missed.
That was definitely not Caden Proctor.
No. Is that? I don't know who that is. Huh.
Not important. Here's
not
the 0-1 pitch. The batter, Gavin Thomas, takes off. Throw down to second. Not
He is
close.
safe.
And he is going to be in there safe. A theft for number 15, Gavin Thomas.
Getting those pants a little bit dirty. We love to see it.
We do. And unlike Coach Justin Helberg, his slide was necessary there,
Sides
John.
with purpose. Unlike
And that is
whoever,
going to be taken for a ball.
whoever slid halfway down the third baseline.
Yes, John, that was what we in the business call not attractive.
No, but he still scored.
He did.
And that is
That's going
swung
to be
on
swung
and
on
missed.
and missed. I believe the count's now 2-2.
I believe you're right. No outs. Gavin Thomas on second base for Elon Club Baseball.
Enormous shout out to Mrs. Thomas, who showed up today with 24 donuts for the team.
Really? That's awesome.
A really unbelievable performance from Mrs. Thomas.
Shout out Mrs. Thomas.
Mrs. Thomas, we cannot put into words just how much we appreciate your dedication to the boys here of Elon Club Baseball.
Here's the pitch.
And that is going to be in there for strike three. John, it looked like he thought he walked there, and I have to disagree. That pitch was right down the middle.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Some words of encouragement from the EUCB dugout to John McAllister.
I can only imagine it's kindness
And that is going to be swung out and driven to left field. That is going to
Oh
be
my goodness!
foul.
Oh.
A hard hit foul ball to the left fielder. John McAllister showing that great things do come in small packages, John.
You could say that again.
John McAllister showing that great things do come in small packages, John.
Nice. All right.
Gavin Thomas on second base takes his lead. Pitcher winds up and delivers. And that is going to be popped up to the second baseman. An easy catch for number 16.
Well, I wouldn't say easy, Jansen.
That's a good point, John. It's about 50-50 when you look at those middle
Judging
infielders.
his track record thus far.
And, John, if my eyes do not deceive me, I believe the second baseman and shortstop have switched positions.
Might be for the best.
Well, it certainly couldn't have gone much worse, John.
No. As Braden Grafty is
And that is going to be swung on foul. Matthew Meck collects. A beautiful play by our third base coach.
Shout out Matthew Mack. Shout out McGurks.
Enormous shout out to McGurks. McGurks, if you're...
Oh, our camera's off.
Up
We apologize,
for the defugalty.
ladies and gentlemen.
And that is going to be in there for a strike. Braden Grafty not looking like he was going to ever swing at that pitch. Is this Braden Grafty, John?
I think so. I heard cheers for Braden Grafty, so
Well,
you only assume.
if there's a guy you're going to cheer for, it's Braden Grafty, John.
Absolutely.
Gavin Thomas takes off. Catcher. Oh, and that is out number 3 of the inning. John, I could have sworn there was only one out, which is why we are not good at our job, apparently. All right, ladies and
I knew
gentlemen.
there were 2 outs.
All right,
Whatever.
ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in the top of the 4th. Folks at home, we are
We are back!
We are back!
We are back!
We apologize. The camera battery decided to quit on us.
Swung on. Did he go down? Ladies and gentlemen, the score is 6-2 in the top of the fourth. As that ball is grounded to third baseman Ryan Stratman, who makes the play.
And John, he made that one look easy.
He did make that one look easy. You
Probably because it was easy, but that's all right.
Justin Helberg alerts his subordinates that there is one out. As Caden Proctor looks back at the camera in disappointment. One out. Huh? Two?
Yeah, Caden caught a fly ball.
Oh, sorry, Caden. I missed that.
Look who doesn't know how many outs there are now.
Well, I was changing the battery, Jansen. And as that ball is fouled short.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am personally feeling fan-freaking-tastic on this Saturday morning.
Here's a pitch.
Because I got a fantastic night's sleep last night. And John, do you know what allowed me to get such a fantastic night's sleep?
What?
My Tempur-Pedic pillow from Jordan's Furniture, which, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to our next sponsor. Jordan's Furniture. If you are done with your poopy mattress from Mattress Firm and you want to upgrade, go to Jordan's Furniture.
Nice.
Also, if you want a nice Tempur-Pedic pillow,
I'm guessing.
it'll run you. It'll hurt the old bank account, but I'll tell you what, you're gonna spend half your life on that pillow. It's worth the investment, John.
Absolutely. I'm guessing we lost our Mattress Firm sponsorship.
Yes, John. After last game, I got a call from the CEO of Mattress Firm. It was actually in between games, and they said, "We hate you." And I said, "Well, we hate your mattresses," and hung up.
Wow.
Wasn't a very long conversation, John.
Yeah, but it was direct.
But we got our point across.
Swung
And
on
that was
and missed for strike three, and that will be the third out of the top of the fourth. Elon Club Baseball leads 6-2.
And John, that was a very quick inning
Nice, easy
from the hunched over lefty.
defensive performance from the hunched over lefty.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see you at the bottom of the fourth.
Follows, make that now.
Good morning, Vietnam. We are back here in the bottom of the fourth.
Good morning, Vietnam. And And that ball will be fouled to left field.
That it will be, John. That it will be. Katie Sweeney, we just saw your comment. We are doing just dandy this morning. Thank you for asking. Katie Sweeney, how are you?
Thank you, Katie Sweeney.
How are you? Katie Sweeney is, in fact, our #1 commenter.
Yeah. We gotta up the comments.
I know.
I'm gonna throw a question out there. What are our viewers being for Halloween?
Please, whether you are 6 years old or 96 years old, we would love to know what you are
Halloween's
being
for
for
everyone.
Halloween. You are never too young or
Or what
too
was your
old to
favorite
dress up for
Halloween
Halloween.
That's a good one.
John, what are you being for Halloween?
I'm being a few.
That ball's popped.
I have a few costumes, but my favorite that I'm being would be the lead singer of the band Oasis, Liam Gallagher.
John, that is a fantastic outfit. What are your other 2 outfits?
My
for
other
this
2
Halloween?
outfits will be Shane from The Walking Dead,
Fantastic choice.
as well as the narrator from Fight Club,
Ed Norton.
Ed Norton.
Justin Helberg steps into the box, swings at the first pitch, drives
And
it to
that
left
is
field.
driven to left
A
field.
beautiful piece of hitting by Justin Helberg will give EUCB their first base runner here in the bottom of the 4th.
That was tossed over the shortstop's head.
Katie Sweeney has had food poisoning last night. Katie Sweeney, we are very sorry to hear that. Katie Sweeney, I believe, is an elementary school teacher. Katie Sweeney, what grade are you teaching right now? And that is going to be swung on and hit
to right field.
to right field. Right fielder collects. Ryan Stratman still looking for his first hit on the fall, but John, he's making progress.
Absolutely.
From a strikeout to a mediocre fly ball, we're getting there.
You know, Jansen, only up from here for Ryan Stratman.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, I would
Here's a
never
pitch.
want to put our viewers down, but I am a little disappointed that we have not seen anyone commenting their Halloween costumes.
Please let us know. We're excited.
Oh, and Katie Sweeney is...
What'd Katie Sweeney say? Something bad? All right. 4th grade. Is that correct? Did I read that
4th
right?
grade, that is lovely.
Katie Sweeney, I'd be so happy if you were my 4th grade teacher. Gas Productions.
Gas Productions has been blocked from the stream comments as all right. Katie Sweeney, how is 4th grade going? All right. Okay.
Here's a pitch.
And that's going to be grounded to the shortstop. Let's see if he can make this play. And he can.
does for out 3.
John, there is a first time for everything. And ladies and gentlemen, we will see you in the top of the 5th.
Okay.
Katie Sweeney, sometimes they love you and sometimes they hate you. That sounds like 4th grade. But I'll tell you what, all of that hate, it's just love in disguise. At least that's what I tell myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the inappropriate comment in the chat. We have dealt with that person.
The user has been blocked,
user
and
has been
we
blocked.
promise no such thing will happen again. Katie Sweeney, what are you being for Halloween, and are you dressing up for the children?
Oh, she's got to.
I feel like I remember some of my best memories were my y'all are funny sometimes. Katie Sweeney, I think we're funny all the time.
Yeah, where'd that come from?
Some of my best memories are from when my elementary school teachers would dress up. Halloween was always a good time back in the old stomping ground.
I always loved when a teacher showed up.
Me too. I remember this one particular teacher who.
Go on, John.
I was about to talk about right
Go on, John. What do you
Well,
remember?
I was quite fond of her.
John, I
You
think
know what
we've
I
all
mean.
been there.
You know what I mean?
Miss Miles, 3rd grade student teacher, never forget.
Mrs. Rivera, if you're watching,
Rocket.
love you.
Shout out Miss Ottinger.
Can we get an announcement on the stream that I have won the past 6 Clash Royale games? I'm kind of cooking.
Brendan Gallagher has won the past 6 Clash Royale games, and you would like the stream to know.
Brendan Gallagher, how many trophies do you have?
Let's look. I just read. We are at 8,000.
Oh, never mind. Okay. 8,000.
Nice.
That's not that good.
Well, I have like 5, so.
I currently have 9,200, John.
Well, that's sad.
It, a little bit, yeah. Katie Sweeney comments, B-gas.
Oh, now we're getting action.
Oh my goodness,
I think it's safe to say Clash Royale trophies has an inverse relationship with overall happiness.
ladies and gentlemen, the crafty lefty Ryan O'Connor takes the hill. And I'll tell you what, John, for a guy standing at a towering 6'3",
He sure throws slow.
he sure does, John. That is exactly what I was going to say.
And that pitch is in there. He put some movement on that ball though.
Yes. Well, so far all his balls are moving just outside.
They
So-
they are.
Can you shout out the Dirty No Pants Gang?
Ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Flanagan.
Shout out Addison Brown. If you're watching, I hope you're supporting Ryan O'Connor. He needs it. And shout out my
right.
shout out my roommate Nathan Flanagan for that. I don't know if you guys picked that up, but he was shouting out our little club. Not gonna reveal the name of our club. Yeah.
So, John, we've discussed what you're being for Halloween.
Yeah, what are you being?
Well, John,
I know, but I
let me
like
get
the-
into character real quick.
I'd like the viewers to know. Well,
Actually, John,
ladies and gentlemen,
Jo-
Jansen has been sitting in the pickup truck for the last 3 hours eating espresso beans covered in chocolate, and I think he's ready. So, Jansen, come on up.
well, John, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I've got a better idea.
Tell me.
I'm going to do the entire bottom of the 5th in character as my
Wow.
Halloween costume.
Who's your character? Can you let him know?
Well, broadcast, my name is Matt Foley, and I am a motivational speaker.
Hello, Matt.
It's good to be here, John.
Good to have you, Matt.
Justin Hellberg looks at me disapproving.
You gotta shut up.
Brendan Gallagher, I wish you could just shut your big yapper.
That ball's in there.
First strike, and that's
First
going to be
strike.
3-1 on the batter.
Man on first.
Ladies and gentlemen,
No
if you do
outs.
not understand the Matt Foley reference, I apologize. If you do, boy, is this next inning going to be entertaining for you.
That ball's in there for strike 2. Some words of encouragement from the third baseman, Ryan Stratman.
No one gets the people going quite like third baseman Ryan Stroud.
No.
And that is going to be swung on.
Grounded
Grounded to Ryan Stratman, who bobbles, cannot make the double play. Justin Hellberg there to back up,
we
preventing the
kinda
ball from
jinxed
getting
him
into getting into left field. Yeah, I think we did too, John. That is, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize. That is our fault.
Sorry, Ryan Stratman.
Somewhere between impressive and disturbing, says Katie Sweeney. Katie Sweeney, that is exactly what I'm going for this October 31st.
Impressive and disturbing.
That was actually my nickname in high school, Katie
Let me
Sweeney.
give you a little scenario into what my life is like.
I am 35 years old.
Swung on and missed.
I am thrice divorced, and I live in a van down by the river.
Thank you, Matt.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt has to go use the Hume, although he will be back.
Swung on and missed. For strike 2 for Ryan O'Connor.
There are currently 0 of them. I am appallingly disappointed.
Matt is swung on and missed for strike 3.
Look at the roster,
will
you
be
know.
one out.
I'm not going to be able to give you all the names.
Justin Helberg alerts
Yes,
the
but
outfield
it
that
would've-
there's one
it would
out.
be in
Thank you,
the-
Justin.
Either group me or Zane sent out an email. Actually, Zane sent an email to everyone. Yeah, I would just check there. All right, I gotta go. We're live. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the interruption. Jackson Choma was calling me to see which of our young gentlemen are at this game, and
Jansen,
I am
there's none of them.
appalled to say that there are 0 of them.
So we're gonna start airing people out.
That's right. Just like dirty laundry in the summer, it all comes out in the wash.
Swung on and fouled back for strike 1. There is one out, man on first and second. Who should we get to first?
Well, John, if there's one thing we are men of our word, and we said we would tell some pretty horrific stories about the people that did not show up today, and given that there's no one here, oh man.
Start with Joey P.
Ryan O'Connor checks his runners and delivers. And that is going to be in there for a strike on the batter. A good curveball from Ryan O'Connor.
The
Sporting
O'Con
number
man.
22.
The O'Con man.
That is what they call him. Brendan Gallagher struggling with his current Clash Royale battle.
I'm pretty hungry.
That is going to be swung on and missed for strike 3.
Ryan O'Connor started this inning out, letting 2 base runners on, and he is slowly pulling it back with his second strikeout of this game.
That's right, John.
I just won again, fellas.
Brendan Gallagher with his
has won.
7th Clash Royale win of
His
the game.
8th.
I'm at 9 right now, buddy.
9?
I played 2.
Pardon me.
Brendan Gallagher
Brendan Gallagher's on a tear.
is profusely ripping Clash Royale right now.
Nico
Oh,
Contos. Good
man.
morning, Nico Contos, ladies and gentlemen, showing up with
What's
our
up?
coffee.
Text me after I already got it. There's no milk.
That's alright. Thanks, Nico.
Nico, you are the man.
You are the man.
Thank you so much.
We
Well,
have
John,
received a supply drop, and I'm pretty happy about it.
Thank you very much.
John, did you say, as that ball is driven into center field, Caden Proctor trailing back, that ball's in the gap. 2 UNCG runners will score. Runner advancing to third base. Relay comes in. Justin Helberg is going to throw the ball to third base, not in time. That is going to be a triple for the UNCG hitter.
2 runs will
2
score.
runs will score. John, this game's tightening up.
Making the score 6-4. Elon Baseball still leads, but it's getting a little scary out here.
That's right, John.
Slide away, give it all you got. Not today. One away on now. Biblical.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up after this half inning, we are going to return to our segment, Guess That Tune,
Oh,
where
good
John
one.
Southard will hum a tune into the microphone, and the first person to correctly comment will get a shout-out live on the stream in front of our thousands of viewers.
That's a good one. Anybody else put their Halloween costumes in? I'm curious.
John, other than Katie Sweeney, who her and her staff are dressing up as people from the 50s.
Wow.
Other than that, no one has put in their Halloween costume, which is
From the 50s.
quite appalling. I'm disappointed.
Me too. People from the 50s. A lot of people.
So which one's Mazda?
All right.
And that ball is going to be driven into right field.
A run will
A
score.
run will score. The score is now 6-5, still in favor of Elon Club Baseball, but oh man, is it getting tight.
Come on, Rock. I think I need to call Addison Brown.
Well, John,
Get her on air.
although this inning has not gone as Ryan O'Connor would have hoped, we cannot fully blame the kid, as there have been a couple of errors this inning,
That's right.
including an error on a ball that would have been a double play and gotten us out of the inning some time ago. Here's the pitch from Ryan O'Connor, and that's going to be in there for a strike. A very good curveball on the inside part of the plate.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have had that down for a strike, but
Monsieur Scottish, if you are watching this game, please let me know. I would love for you to tell the folks at home what you are being for Halloween, because it is a good one.
is that your buddy?
That is, John.
Nice.
Shout out Morgan Cohen, known University of Vermont Demon, as that is going to get just past Braden Grafke, and the runner will advance to second base. John, I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
Fellas, guess what I just did?
You win again in
I'm about
Clash
to win
Royale?
again, boys. I'm about to win again, fellas.
Brendan Gallagher is on a Clash Royale player. If that helps anyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brendan Gallagher has just reached a double-digit win streak in Clash Royale.
Pretty unbelievable.
I'm impressed. Then again,
Brendan Gallagher, what deck do you run?
Right now,
when you only have 8,000 trophies, you're playing a bunch of losers.
Evo Snowball, Firecracker, E-Wiz, Hog
Swung
Rider,
on.
Valkyrie, Dark Goblin,
That's going to be bad
Golden
and
Knight,
foul.
Freeze.
You're-
That was.
I don't even know if that was
How
bad
was
or
that
foul.
not?
What just happened?
I have no idea.
I think that was in there and he missed the catch.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even think he made contact.
Was that a drop third?
Yeah.
Ah, that is what it was.
I did not hear a bat, or did it look like he hit it?
Ladies and gentlemen, Colin Foyle comes out to talk
Is the infield
to our pitcher as the infield collects to
in.
give some words of encouragement.
Jansen, the energy on the bench has died a little bit, and I'm a little concerned.
Well, John, I
We're
wouldn't say
missing
it's
that.
died a little bit. I would say
It's
What?
gone from
it's
100 to 0.
it's in the casket.
Guys, what's the score?
It is 6-5 in favor of EUCB.
Yeah, they came back.
There has been some sloppy fielding on both sides this game so far, John.
You could say that again.
Been some sloppy fielding on both sides of the ball, John.
All right. Justin Helberg alerts the team that there is a man on first and third. Acute leadership.
Yes. Clearly unaware that his teammates can use their eyeballs. Two outs here in the top of the fifth inning. Ryan O'Connor still on the bump for EUCB.
Good morning, San Diego.
Checks his first base runner with a pretty solid move.
Oh my god, the Wi-Fi is fucked up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the fruity language from Brendan Gallagher.
That
That
was
is
in
going
the
to be a
dirt.
check swing. I thought he went there, John.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, the umpire agrees with you. I think you're both wrong.
Well. Some words of encouragement from the bench, which is what Ryan O'Connor needs, and that is swung on and missed. This would be huge for Ryan O'Connor to get out of this inning without another run scored.
Harley Wilf jumping in the comment section asking, is Stratman still a little chubby? Well, Harley,
Yes.
yeah.
Fellas, I have disappointing news. The Wi-Fi made me log out of my class. Oh, we're still in it.
Oh, an incredible comeback from Brendan Gallagher.
The most exciting news of the inning, Brendan Gallagher has reconnected to his Clash Royale game.
As that pitch misses outside for a ball. Harley Wilf, thank you for joining us. What are you being for Halloween?
generational freeze. Hit the tower. Yup.
That's going to be swung on and missed. And John, that is going to be strike 2 on the batter.
I believe you're correct. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that will end the inning.
UCB still leads, although gave up quite a few runs in that past inning. The score's now 6-5 in favor of UCB. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, that's the.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. My co-announcer has went to see a man about a horse.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I've been there a
They have
couple
a ton
times.
of shit in there.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be there a lot next year, but
As that pitch is high and
Nice.
inside and goes behind the catcher. PB, DB, SSFC. And that ball will be fouled into the, will be popped up into the infield for out 1. Kind of lost track of that one, ladies and gentlemen. So party on wood there, baby. Here's the pitch. And that will be outside for ball 1. For those of you just joining us, Elon Baseball leads by 1. The score is 6-5, and we are in the bottom of the 5th, I believe. Here's the pitch.
who's batting?
That's a good question.
It's not Jade. Is it Jade?
That might be Jade. That is inside.
I thought he was 7.
Yeah. Who is that?
So I have unfortunate news.
And that will be down the middle for strike 3.
I do not see myself winning this game.
Never mind, they called that a ball. Could have sworn they gave the strike signal there. Man on first, 1 out. And that is fouled back. I believe that is John McAllister up to bat. Well, we had hot bats in the 2nd inning for Elon Baseball, but UNCG has made a slow but steady comeback, making the score 6-5. Let's see if we can get the bats going now. If anybody could do it, it's John McAllister. Sad is in there for another ball.
I have lost.
Brendan Gallagher has ended his win streak in Clash Royale, and that can only mean that we are going to start hitting better.
Nah, it means we're gonna start taking POs.
As the runner advances to second. Still one out. I believe the count is 3-1.
Great steal.
And that is called foul. We got a full count. Here's the pitch. And that will be inside for a ball. My mistake, ladies and gentlemen. Now it is a full count. This runner steals third base.
He's still home at this point.
Honestly. Good fight here from J-Mac. Oh, looks like our camera went out. And that is popped up to... Oh, and it is dropped! Oh, you hate to see it. And run scores for Elon. The score is 7-5. After a...
Always good catch.
Oof. After a poor fielding performance from the shortstop. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the previous second baseman who now switched to shortstop and continues his streak of dropping balls.
That's one I would swing at.
I would swing at that too. 0-1 count. And that is grounded. The second
What
baseman.
is he doing?
J-Mac, a little lapse of judgment there, but he gets back on the base safe. There are 2 outs.
He better still third, right?
Caden Proctor, the center fielder, up to bat. As that ball is fouled
Very.
to left field. Guys, I apologize. I can't really see the ball until it's down. Just making my calls a little late. But better late than never. Well, it's a beautiful...
Yeah, that's what we got.
We got 2 outs. It is a beautiful sunny fall day here in Elon, but it is also quite nice in the northern regions of Zimbabwe. And I'll be visiting there shortly. 2 outs. Caden Proctor fouls that ball out. Caden Proctor, the freshman lefty center fielder. Great ball player, great kid. See if he can make something happen here. We still got J-Mac on second base. And that ball, ooh. Another foul ball. Caden hanging in there. Great at bat from the kid.
Could I visit Zimbabwe too?
Sure thing, Nico.
Thank you.
Nico will also be joining me in Zimbabwe. I don't know where my co-host went, guys.
Poop.
Yeah. There we go. That ball is driven to right field. J-Mac will score. Caden takes second base for a great double. His dad is filming from the outfield. You love to see it. You love to see it, baby. Another run scores for Elon. The score is 8-5.
I work in surgery right now. I really like it. So probably general or anesthesiology. I like both of them. I'm a love you.
2 outs. Who is up? Oh, that is.
Is that Halbert?
Yeah, that is Coach Justin Dirt Hellberg stepping up to the plate.
Yeah, no, I'm still doing it.
See if Dirt can make something happen here. There's a pitch, and that will be inside for ball 1. Ken Proctor with that nice drive to right field for a double. Little RBI.
That's when you fucking dude.
Was that a strike?
No, it's a ball.
I was going to say.
You eat that shit.
Count is 2-0 for Dirt. Shout out Dirt. What was that?
That's a ball.
Well, another ball. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. The infield umpire is currently blocking my field of vision. You know what? I'm just gonna stand.
You have a bug on your ear, by the way.
On my mug. Count is 3-0 for Coach Dirt Hellberg. That ball is swung on. Coach Dirt goes down for a second.
That was a ball. I wouldn't have swung it.
Yeah, that was a little inside. It might have clipped his hand there.
Yeah.
That's where he went down.
Say we steal. How many outs we got? 2 outs?
Yeah, 2 outs. Brendan
Yeah, so
Gallagher
we just
calls for a
fucking
steal.
There's no shot that kid's making that throw. Pitchers don't got any good looks on him. He's getting a big league. I say we just take the jump on it. Righty batter coming from a righty catcher. He ain't clearing that space in enough time. Fucking saved every day. Run.
That ball is grounded. Oh! The first baseman fumbles it! Woo! Another run will score for Elon,
We've
making
scored
the
almost all of
score
our runs on airs because of the first baseman.
9-5. Ken Proctor runs home for a nice little score there. 2 outs. Ryan Strabin takes a big league swing on that. 9-5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You suck, bro.
The first baseman's made air.
First baseman's pretty awful.
Shortstop, too.
That is in there for strike 2. 0-2 count to Ryan. Deeply closeted beefsteak. Strabin.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for my absence. I was
co-host is
back.
back.
Did you take? Well,
Ryan Strabin really liking that outside ball right now.
He certainly is.
That one's
Justin.
not too bad,
He loves
but
it.
it's just a lot of content. It's like a cell bio, but a little
Jansen, how was your
stuff.
trip?
Well, John, I feel lighter.
I would say don't take the 3000 one. That's one they make.
0-2 counts to Strabin.
Really difficult.
Yeah, I don't.
And that
That
is
has
in
got to be
there,
in there
for
for
strike
strike
3.
Good. You learn a
Strike
lot
3,
of
you're
good
looking on
labs.
Ryan Stratman,
Labs is
still
like
on the
kind of
hunt for his first hit of the
the
fall.
lecture, it's just
Have some
like
words with the umpire.
That's
a
always
lot of
good.
content.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll
Nothing
see you
crazy,
in
crazy,
the top of the
ridiculously
6th.
hard about it.
We are back.
We are
We
back.
are back. We are back. Score is 9-5. Elon Baseball leads after a 3-run inning. Brought to you by some errors. Guess what? That Jansen, you missed it, but that second baseman who switched to shortstop for UNCG dropped yet another fly ball.
Well, John, just as I dropped a deuce, he seems to
Wow.
be dropping quite a few balls.
How was it, Jen?
I've dropped a few balls.
Did you find the bathroom easier? Bathrooms are tough to find in that.
I had to hunt it down.
I was gonna
Here's a
say,
pitch.
It was
that's
tricky.
confusing.
Swung on and
It's
missed.
very, very confusing.
Who's on the mound right now?
Jensen, how was it?
Caden,
The
who's
deuce
pitching?
or the building?
The deuce.
The deuce was lovely, as was the
Matthew
building.
Mack is on the mound.
Matthew Mack is back.
Woo!
Woo! Come on!
Matthew Mack pitching right now?
Give it to me, Matthew Mack!
Go.
We love you, Matthew.
Matthew Mack, Sigma Kappa, sweetheart,
And-
and well deserved.
John, what's my eyes to see me? I believe that Nicky Smooch's Corridor has
Nicky's-
taken over for Justin Hellberg at the position of shortstop.
Nicky Smooches! That ball is driven to left field and will not be caught.
Well, John, I hate to burst your bubble. That is actually right field.
Right field, my mistake. I never learned my lefts and rights too well.
That's all right, John.
That was a well hit ball. I'll give props. By the big fella 25 on UNCG.
Oh my goodness, John.
Yeah.
You know how Nicky Smooches has taken over for Justin Hellberg at shortstop?
Well.
I'll be darned.
Do my eyes deceive me?
Is that
Ladies and
Coach
gentlemen,
Dirt in the
take a
bullpen?
look at the bullpen. It is Coach Dirt warming up.
God, that is a thing of beauty and fear.
Coach Dirt waves to the camera. Whatever, dude. We're panning back.
A nasty curveball from Matthew Mack swung on and missed.
I don't even know if we picked that up on the camera, to be honest, but
Well, John,
whatever.
at least the people know.
At least the people know. And Matthew Mack checks the runner at second.
Not
But-
very effectively. Caden Proctor there to back up. The runner will not advance.
Thankfully. One out for Matthew Mack.
Do you know where you're going for first?
No, not yet. That is something I need to keep going.
Matthew Mack checks his runner again, delivers home. And another disgusting curveball from the Mechanator.
Gross!
Yuck! Matthew Mack signals that the top of the order is back up.
Now that's some leadership.
And that's right, John.
Matthew Mack looks to second. That will be in there
No, it won't.
for a ball.
That's right. Ladies
1-0
and
count.
gentlemen,
Here's a pitch. Swung on and missed.
John and I would like to give
Count goes to 1-1.
an enormous shout out to our very good friend across the pond, Phoebe Zeal.
Is Phoebe on the broadcast?
Phoebe is on the broadcast. Said Ryan Stratman took a big league swing on that one. Phoebe, we love
I
you.
miss
Congratulations on your recent position as the vice president of Tri Sigma sorority for the 26-27 year.
Can we say that? Alright, whatever.
I hope so.
Whatever. Whatever, dude.
Phoebes, we miss you.
I'll tell Strabon you said that.
Yeah, without information will be relayed. Don't you worry. Matthew Mack checks his runner at second, delivers home. And that is going to be in there for a strike on the batter. John, I had that pitch a little bit outside,
I
but
did
I am
as well.
very glad the umpire did not.
Definitely outside.
John, have you updated the score?
Negative.
All right.
You want to do that?
I would love to.
Ladies and gentlemen, the score is 9-5. Up, and that ball will be. Oh!
Nicky Smooches
Nicky
could not collect.
Smooch is
Runner rounds
out.
third, heads for
Oh,
home. Gavin
God,
Thomas can't collect
no.
either, and a run is going to score.
Score is now 9-6. Elon Baseball still leads.
As-
Phew,
Although the
brutal
lead is now
errors.
cut to 3. John, this has been just about the sloppiest fielding I've ever seen in my life.
You can say that again, Jansen.
John, this has been just about the sloppiest fielding I've ever seen in my life.
All right. You know what sloppy fielding means?
What's it mean, John? Go on.
Jansen and I will hold my tongue.
John, that's probably for the best.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I know I said it before, but we will be joined in Game 2 for a special Elon Baseball Broadcasting Challenge brought to you by
Bush Light.
Bush Light. Yes, perfect. Bush Light. Good morning.
Hello, gang.
Good morning, everyone. So hype.
Bush Light. When you're thirsty, get a Bush.
Say it. All right, here we go.
You get my Bush Light from there?
Yeah.
As we were not live for that one.
Yes, I still have the integrity of a broadcaster, although I have the humor of someone who hates John Southern.
All right.
Let's go, J-Mac. He's ready.
Here's the pitch, swung on and popped foul.
J-Mac's always ready.
J-Mac is always ready. Shout out J-Mac.
Shout out Tom McAllister.
The
What is that?
Machinator,
The
Macintosh, the Apple Mac.
Mac and cheese.
Well, John, he's the Big Mac, but he sure as heck ain't cheesy.
Wow.
Matthew Meck checks the second base runner and delivers home, and that is going to be swung on and driven foul down the right field line.
Oof.
Into the bleachers. Watch out, Emma Nevin.
Emma Nevin seemingly unfazed by that ball.
Emma Nevin, known dog.
Known dog, Emma Nevin. Praying that her boyfriend can make contact today. And as are we.
Well, John, that is to say the least. Ball 4 on the batter gets runners at first and second. John, I'm not concerned about that because now there's a force at every infield base.
That's right, Jansen. An astute observation. Pin Proctor taps his head.
All right.
Don't know what that means. Coach Zane Davis.
Oh, hell no.
With some
And
words
that
of
was,
encouragement.
John, I think that was the worst swing I've ever seen in my life.
Kind of looks like me
Hell
out
no.
there, Jansen.
John, I think you look better than that,
Thank you.
and that's saying a lot. Caden Proctor agrees with the broadcast.
Caden Proctor, shut up.
Runner goes, throw down.
And he is
Not in
out!
time. The ball came out of Ryan
Some
Stratman's
confusing
glove.
hand signals from the infield umpire.
Well, John, I think he's practicing his ASL.
I guess so. Jeez, that was
My God.
another awful swing.
John, this guy might get cut.
This guy kind of stinks at baseball. But, hey.
Don't we all?
Matthew Mack's got him right where he wants him.
And that is going to miss up.
Will
I
miss.
like the vision there, though.
I do.
He's swung at 2 silly pitches. He would. What's stopping him from swinging to third?
I think this batter's helmet might be covering his eyes when he swings. And that ball is
That one's going to be in the
Inside
dirt,
and low.
evening the count at 2-2 on the batter.
again, wouldn't be surprised if he swung at that one.
Not at all, John.
No,
That ball is swung on
Fouled back.
and fouled back. Count is 2-2. Man on second and third.
Now, here is.
And that ball.
And that's going to be swung on and missed.
Oh,
Strike
swing.
3. That batter needs to either get his eyes checked or
Quit.
quit. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in the bottom of the
Sixth. I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy. We'll see you in the bottom of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies
What it
and
means to
gentlemen,
me.
welcome back
It's
to
a
the Frank.
party
We're
on
here in the bottom of the
Woodcamp,
6th,
baby.
where Braden Iverson, known treasurer, will be leading off the inning as he takes ball 1 in the dirt.
Jackson Choma has arrived on the scene.
Jackson Choma has arrived on the scene, and not a minute too late.
Hopefully he'll realize I was on a Clash game. I saw your call. I was in a great win streak on Clash.
And that is going to be ball
Not
number
be interrupted.
2 on Braden Iverson. A tough time locating. Now, John, I believe the man on the hill right now is, in fact, the middle infielder that has made double-digit errors.
Oh, man.
That pitch is going to be swung on and missed. Braden Iverson getting a little antsy out there. I don't blame him.
With this pitcher's throwing skills, can't imagine he's too hard of an opponent on the mound.
I can't either. Well, he made that pick.
Jeez Louise.
About gosh darn time. Here's the 3-1 to Braden.
Yeah, 330's fine.
Not a
That's
swung
good.
on and miss.
That pitch was delivered on a silver platter to him, John.
330, birds show up around 5:30.
That's not one you want to miss on.
It isn't.
If you say
It is
3, it's not gonna
Full
matter.
count to Braden Iverson. Here's the
But if
pitch,
girls show up
and
and
that
guys aren't there,
will be
that's
swung on and missed. Strike 3. Pitcher able to battle back there
what everybody
Wow.
and secure the first out here in the bottom of the
With
6th.
the reputation amongst women, Jackson Chubbuck. Hi girls, how are we doing tonight?
John, are you seeing the way that the second baseman is wearing his hat?
Do you need help setting up?
He looks a little foolish.
Directing setup? I can
Here's the
direct
pitch.
setup.
And that is going to miss very low on
Well, I mean, you can't really yell at anybody.
on the batter,
I think that's Logan.
Logan.
So I'm gonna
Or
go over
no,
there.
that might be Tyler. Whatever. I don't really care. Here's a pitch, and that will be outside for the ball.
Correct.
1 out.
And that will also be a ball in the dirt. This pitcher is, well, he's brutalizing the worms, John.
Yes, he is.
I would not want to be a worm
There
on
were-
the Frank right now.
If there were any worms around home plate,
They're dead, John.
they're
And
they're
Logan
dead
is
as
going to walk
doorknobs.
on 4 pitches.
Now this is more like the speed I was expecting from this pitcher.
Yes, Braden Iverson most certainly kicking himself in the dugout right now, but I'll tell you what, Braden Iverson's played a pretty decent game at first base,
That he is.
and he's been hitting the ball, so
To the dugout. Oh, by the way, I
Can't be
played
upset.
sweatshirt. Would you be more of a person to give that to?
Now, I can't really imagine the game plan from UNCG here. We saw this second
She
baseman
left it last night, and I was like, I'd rather just not
make some
leave it.
pretty egregious throws and fielding. Move to shortstop, do the same, and now they've said, screw it, let's throw him on the mound.
John, I think that is exactly the conversation that they had in the dugout.
Can't go much worse than this.
This is what we call a last resort.
I guess so. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and fouled.
Driven just foul down the left field
field.
line. That was a well-struck ball by Gavin
That
Thomas.
was a hard hit ball. See what Gavin can do here.
One strike on the
Yeah,
batter.
that was real nice right now.
Feels pretty good.
We apologize from the fruity language on my left.
Wasn't me for once.
Get a grip.
Are they empty?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're just not even gonna give me a gift.
Oh no, I'm just throwing it at you. Do you want more?
No, I don't.
That
I
is
don't have
inside.
sense.
That is going to be a
Good ball.
walk for Gavin Thomas. The second walk of the inning. 1 out for EUCB. John, this pitching performance so far is subpar.
Yeah.
And I was looking at
Yeah. Yeah.
And he was like, Emma, I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole.
And that will bring
I thought you said that
someone to the plate.
for some reason that I
It is certainly someone.
That it is, John.
No. Okay. That was. He's like,
My son feels nice right now.
I'm an asshole.
Sure does.
It really does.
I'm an asshole.
All right, UNCG done with their conversation with the ferocious righty. And now with 1 out and men on first and second base, and back in the dirt.
Looks like that conversation did not yield too much.
Well, John, I believe that this pitcher might be thinking this is a match of cricket.
You can only guess.
That ball's going to be driven foul.
Fouled out on the left side. Well, Jansen, you can only imagine that they kindly asked the righty to throw strikes, and he does not seem to want to oblige here.
He does not, John. I'm
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen better, John.
You could say that again.
I've seen better, John. That is going to be swung out and missed for strike 2.
Count is 2-2 for a batter.
For the man in the box. Shout out Allison Chains.
Chains.
Wow.
Thank you.
I'm the man. And that is back in the dirt.
Sing it.
In the box.
Ladies and gentlemen, John and I are on the same page this morning. We're feeling good.
Buried in. Won't you? Swung on and fouled for a full count.
Well, John, as
I'm predicting a ball here.
this game nears its end, might be
This one
time
might
for
be in the dirt.
some sustenance.
Oh, man.
It's gonna be swung on and missed for strike 3. 2 outs now for EUCB.
Look who takes the plate. It is none other than
the
J-Mac.
Macadooner, the
the
Macaroon.
Machinator. I'm excited for this one.
John, I couldn't agree more.
That ball is swung on and missed for strike 1.
John, would you like some food from our next sponsor, Einstein's Bagels, for game number 2?
I would love some food.
What would you like, John?
Can you give me an all-nighter?
I cannot, unfortunately. That is only available through Meal Exchange.
Darn.
I know.
That's the dumbest thing.
Can I see the?
Wait a minute.
See the menu here?
Charlotte and Bianca, do you guys have a meal plan? Which one?
7.
Would you mind getting John and myself some all-nighters?
Sure.
God bless you.
Hell yeah.
What do you want me to order?
Now.
Am I done?
That ball is in there for strike 3, and by some small miracle, number 2 makes it out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you in the top of the 7th, where EUCB is 3 outs away from their 2nd win of the fall. We'll see you in a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sweet Lord Almighty, John,
Take
is that
take
Coach
your hand out
Dirt
the mouth.
Justin Hellberg on the bump?
Any
that
hour?
ball is popped up and caught by the right fielder.
Ladies and gentlemen, one pitch,
One
one
out.
out. EUCB, 2 outs away.
Coach Dirt on the mound.
Want anything in your cold brew?
What?
No, just black.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Whatever, Caden. 1 out.
Him and J-Mac just did exactly the same thing at the same time. That was pretty cool.
John,
Same
Yeah.
thing.
any allergies?
No.
Here's the pitch from
None.
Justin
Loser.
Hellberg, and that is going to miss just up for ball one.
The coffee?
Go swipe all the way down, and then you'll exchange beverages.
That is a nasty curveball from number 11 in there for strike one. The count's now even.
Give it to me, Dirt!
Wait, then I'm gonna order something too.
Yeah.
Could you guys give me a coffee?
That ball is fouled
Can I
back
get an iced coffee with
Get the
cream?
kid a
for
call,
strike
please.
2.
What do you want?
Count is
Could I get an
1
iced
and
coffee
2.
with cream and like 2 sponges?
Actually,
Sure do.
I mean, you have to just do it yourself.
Here's the pitch from Justin Hellberg, and that is going to miss low.
no thank you.
Braden Grafty able to keep that ball in front.
I'm in your lifespan. I was. This is true.
Here we go, Dirt.
True information.
This is all true.
Fuck, dude, this guy's gonna fucking rape me.
All right.
Holy
We apologize for the foul language in the background, ladies and gentlemen.
Brendan Gallagher needs to get a grip.
Hella awkward.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the pitch from Justin Hellberg. And that is going to be in there
Oh.
for
In
Sadirak 3.
We won, fellas, don't worry.
EUCB 1 out away from taking game 1 of this series. Some words of encouragement from the dugout. Finally, breathing some life back into the old doghouse over there.
If anyone can do it, it's Coach Dirt on the mound. He really gets people going.
Oh, that it does, John. That it does.
Here's a pitch. Grounded.
Nicky Smooches
Nicky
collect,
Smooches who makes
the
play,
throw.
and
Ladies
that's
and
the
gentlemen,
game.
EUCB takes game 1 of this series against UNCG.
Woo!
A fantastic performance all around except for the infield. And we will see you for game
The next one.
numero dos.
Thank you guys
Where,
for joining
ladies
us.
and gentlemen, as John has alluded to, we'll be partaking in a little challenge.
A little challenge.
And gosh darn it, it's going to be a good
I'm gonna
time.
challenge myself extra hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you for game 2.